Like, I've gotten a lot of questions from a lot of people, like what I believe in and where I stand on certain things. And so I thought about coming on here and doing this really quick. And if it doesn't, I guess, fit your, like what you believe in or whatever, I mean, God bless you. But, so I'm gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna, read what it talks about, and then I'm going to put, references, scriptures that you can go to, and you can really see, what we as Pentecostal, Holiness, Trinitarian people, what we believe in. So, yes, here we go. So, it says, the first statement is, does God actually expect Christians to live a holy life? And you can go to 2 Timothy 3:16, Hebrews 12:14, Matthew 5:8, 1 Peter 1:4. Am I saved by grace, so works don't justify my salvation rights? You can go to Ephesians 2:8, Ephesians 2:9, Romans 12:1. Here are a few of the many scriptures relating to God's expectations of a holy life. Romans 6:1, 1 John 3 and verses 3, James 1:27. Can we forbid our gift of salvation or backslide? Proverbs 14 verses 14, 1 Timothy 4:1, John 6 verses 66, 1 Timothy 5:15, Luke 9:6-2, Luke 22:31, James 5:19, Jude 1:22, Proverbs 24:33, Revelation 2 verse 5, Revelations 3:15, 2 Peter 2:20, Matthew 24:11, Matthew 12:43. Can a backslider return to God? And the answer is yes, they can. Jeremiah 3:22, Galatians 6:1, Hosea 6:1, Hosea 6:2, Hosea 14:1, Jeremiah 3:14, Revelations 3:20, Hebrews 6:1. What is sin and what are expectations of a holy lifestyle? Exodus 20:1, Exodus 20:4, Exodus 20:7, Exodus 20:8, Exodus 20:12, Exodus 20:13, Exodus 20:14, Exodus 20:15, Exodus 20:16, Exodus 20:17, Matthew 27:36, okay, we're going to keep going. television and movies. Psalms 101 verses 2. First Thessalonians 5:21. Ephesians 5 and 3. Hebrews 12 and 1. 2 Peter 2 verses 6. 1 John 2 and 5. Philippians 4 and 8. Isaiah 33 verses 15. Matthew 5:27. James 1:8. Isaiah 5:20. 1 John 5:18. Proverbs 17 verses 3. Proverbs 3:7. 2 Timothy 2:16. James 1 verse 21. James 4:7. Ephesians 5:14. And so now we're gonna go into far as the internet. Mark 9 verses 47. And this next section it says, what type of music should Christians listen to? You can go to Psalms 9 verses 2. Psalms verses 21 verses 3. Psalms verses 28 verses 6. Psalms verses 33 and 1. Acts 16 verses 24. Matthew 16:23. Psalms 40 verses 1. Psalms 140. Psalms 114. Psalms 14 verses 4 and 9. 1 Corinthians 14:15. Psalms 66 and 1. Hebrews 2:12. Psalms 149 and 1. Ezra 28 verses 13. Ezra 28 verses 15. And this next part is men's hair. 1 Corinthians 11:14. Woman's hair. Corinthians 16. 1 Corinthians 11:6. 1 Corinthians 11:9. 1 Timothy 2:9. 1 Peter 3 verses 3. And women and men clothing. Deuteronomy 22 verses 5. 1 Corinthians 11:14. 1 Peter 3 verses 3. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. Immodest clothing. Genesis 3 verses 6. 1 Timothy 2:9. Proverbs 7:10. Isaiah 47 verse 1. Makeup. Proverbs 6 verse 16. Proverbs 6 verse 17. 1 Timothy 2:9. 1 Timothy 2:10. Philippians chapter 4 verses 4. Revelations 11 verses 8. Exodus 5:2. 2 Kings 9 verses 30. Ezekiel 23 verses 39. Jury, Proverbs 8:3. Mark 7:22. 1 John 2:15. 1 John 2:16. Proverbs 21 verses 2. 1 Peter verses 3. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. 1 Timothy 2. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verses 9. Genesis chapter 35 verses 4. Exodus 33 verses 4. Isaiah verses chapter 36. Isaiah chapter 3 verses 16. Exodus chapter 33 verses 4. Genesis chapter 35 verses 4. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verses 9. Proverbs 2:12. Organized sports. 1 Timothy 4:7. 2 Timothy 2:22. Romans chapter 8 verses 4. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24. Romans 14 chapter verses 22. The Holy Trinity or Godhead. Genesis 1:26. Genesis chapter 1 verses 26. Genesis chapter 3 verses 22. Genesis chapter 11 verse 6. Isaiah chapter 6 verse 8. Genesis chapter 2 verses 24. Deuteronomy 6 verses 4. Genesis chapter 19 verses 24. Micah 5 verses 2. And John 1 verses 1. John 5 verses 17. And John chapter 8 verses 54. John chapter 19 verses 7. Philippians 2 verses 6. Mark 8:38. Luke 3:21. Matthew 5:16. Revelations 22 verses 3. Matthew 28:19. Galatians 1:8. Corinthians 1:15. Mark 12:34. Holiness must be in the heart and product the fruit of the Spirit. Matthew 7:15. Romans 6:20. James 1:22. Ephesians 5:7. Galatians 5:16. Galatians 5:19. Galatians 5:22, Galatians 5:23, Galatians 5:24, Galatians 5:25, Galatians 5:26, Matthew 7 verses 19, Corinthians 13 verses 1, Philippians 4 and 8. Philippians chapter 4 verses 8. So, in other words, that's all what I believe in. And, I grew up, in the churches of God in Christ, and through my life, God has revealed to me this way of holiness, and so I'm really thankful for that. And I know a lot of people, they will be blessed by this. This is also going on my YouTube channel and also here on Instagram. So I hope everyone has a blessed Wednesday, and I shall see you guys on the next live and on the next video. See you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.